All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bakakadash, and the Heavenly Father. True name is Yahweh, His only begotten Son, Bahashem, the name of Mashiach Habashah. Those are the true names in the ancient Hebrew, Lashma Kadash tongue. And I say Barakathan to the elders and apostles, where I say Shalom. So this is the outside lesson. This is outside lesson I want to bring out for the third time. Spirit Proclamation. Yep, the title of the lesson I wanted to get into, the Ecclesiastes Chapter 3, verse 1. That's going to be the title of the outside lesson. This is Ecclesiastes Chapter 3, verse 1. It says, to everything there is a season and a time, every purpose in the heaven. Right, so we're living in modern days, time ceases in every purpose in heaven, just like it was in ancient times, because King Solomon says, hey, there's no new thing under the sun. So we are in those times, once again, modern day biblical signs of the signs of times. Just like it highlighted from the Blue Letter Bible, it says a time for everything. So we're living in those times of time of everything, which is modern days, times and ceases in every purpose in heaven. We're living in modern day biblical signs of the signs of times, because the Heavenly Father showing us these signs that we're seeing in our world today. So we're seeing the nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. We're seeing kingdoms being divided, nations being divided. We're seeing the uproars of people world. We're seeing the Heavenly Father visit this earth with these weather-like conditions, all these signs that He showing us that He spoke of from the days that before even from the beginning. Was that 2nd Ezra 9th chapter? But thou seest the parts of the signs past, which I had told you before, because we are in those times once again, because there's no new thing under the sun. Because we are in the days of Noah, we're in the days of Lot, we're in the days of modern day spiritual Tower of Babel. So there's no new thing under the sun, you know. So we're living those modern day times and ceases in every purpose of heaven. But these signs are only going to continue to increase, because we're in those times. And these prophecies is going to come to pass and be fulfilled. We've seen that increase. What's that Habakkuk 2 verse 3? For the vision shall from point of time, and the end shall speak, not lie tarry, wait for it, because it should come not tarry. Because the Heavenly Father proclaimed the end from the beginning, and from ancient times which are not fully yet done, and the counsel of the Heavenly Father shall stand. So these prophecies, biblical signs are going to continue to go forth, because we are in those times, like it was in ancient times, when you had the prophets of old, Jeremiah, the prophets of old, you know, the prophets and the apostles, they was on the scene. You know, they was prophesying against great countries and great kingdoms of war, evil, and pestilence. And the prophecies came to pass and fulfilled. We are in those times once again. So we are in the modern days of times and ceases in every purpose in the heaven. Modern day biblical signs that's going to come to pass and be fulfilled. And that's what we're seeing. Ecclesiastes Chapter 3, verse 1, to everything there is a season and a time for every purpose in heaven. Right, for there is a time to ceases in every purpose in the heaven. For there is a time to ceases in every purpose in the heaven. And that's what we're seeing. Modern day biblical signs of the signs of times. So that's only going to continue to increase. So we're seeing the pushing of the Third World War. We're seeing the pushing of the famine, you know, the famine of the word, because they're going to do, Esau, the wicked, is going to do whatever it takes to demonize this truth, because the truth is being brought out from the Holy Scriptures. So we are in those times. We are in these modern day times, seasons that purpose of heaven. So we definitely, especially as of right now, as of lately, we've been seeing the famine of the word is increasing. And we're getting closer and closer to it being the famine of the word. This is going to be a major prophecy that's going to come to pass, be fulfilled, you know. So with that, I want to close it out. So with that, I'm going to close it out through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Yahushua on this September the 16th, 2025, on this Tuesday noon. And the title of the outside lesson once again was Ecclesiastes Chapter 3, verse 1. That was the title of the outside lesson, because as I mentioned once again, hey, for there is a time to ceases in every purpose in heaven, and we're living in modern day times to ceases in every purpose in heaven, which is modern day biblical signs and the signs of times. As I mentioned that Habakkuk 2 verse 3, for the vision shall from the point of time, and the end shall speak, not lie tarry, wait for it, because it should come not tarry. Now, heaven and earth is, you know, the heaven and earth is still going to exist, because, you know, it continuously on the planet Earth. But we're seeing the downfall of the wicked rulership, and we're seeing the Esau is going to come down with great wrath, because, you know, you have a short time to rule. So we are in those modern day times and ceases. So with that, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bakakadash. And the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Mashiach Habashah. Those are the true names in the ancient Hebrew, Lashma Kadash tongue. And I say Barakathan to the elders and apostles, where I can Until next time, I would say, Kwame Asharala, and above all, Shalom.